Thank you for joining us in purchasing this X96 Smart TV box. Here before you we have the keyboard you should have gotten and also the X96 box. So first thing we're going to do is open the X96 box for you. And I'm using one hand because I got the other hand while I'm videotaping. And if you open up the box, you have this X96 box. And as you can see on the side, it's getting closer, you have two USB ports. And the back of it, you have the HDMI port and the port to put your cord in as far as power cord. That's to your left. So first thing we're going to do is, I'm just going to leave it up for you, is open the box. And here you also have a controller, which you can use, but we don't highly recommend it because you have to be directly in front of the box for it to control it. And there's a blue light you're going to see later on. So, but you do have this. You have an HDMI port cord, and you have the power cord. So I'm going to hook these up for you. And again, I'm doing all this with one hand. So HDMI port, back to here, you're going to see the port that goes right there. And the power supply port, it's going to go right here. So a little close mark in, you see it's only going to fit in one or two places. So when you got that in, you're going to take your HDMI cord, the other end, and you're going to put it behind the TV. Now on my TV, I have it, let me pull this out, on the side, and you're going to see a slot that's going to fit just like that, and you're going to see it right here, right above the little red plug is a port. So I'm going to plug this in. Bam. And so it goes right there. So that plugs to your TV. And the power cord, I'm going to put mine right here. And the power cord goes into a socket. And I'm just going to take one of these out. Plug it in. Alright, here your blue light will come on. And as I power my TV up, then you have the X96 powering up. And that's what it's going to look like once you get it powered up. Alright, now there's one more thing you need to do. Now we're going to go with the box with the keyboard in. For this purposes, I already have it. You're going to have two. You're going to have this, which is a charger. And you're going to have the actual keyboard. Now don't get bent out of shape by the keyboard. It's really simple. It seems like a lot, but it's not. With this, it's a charger, which goes on the side. Remember I told you about the USB port on the side of the box, right here. You can plug here. I'm just going to plug it in, and that can be to charge your keyboard. Now your keyboard here on the top, right there is where you put your plug in to charge it. And over here on the right side, gets a little light on it, is another piece that turns on and off right here. To the right, that way it's off, this way it's on. See, a light will come on. Now, but you got to turn your keyboard over, and behind here is a little piece. That's for USB-B port. And you plug that also into your X96 slot right in there. Now, if it doesn't fit, turn it around the opposite direction. That should fit. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to bring your keyboard functionality. Now, let me introduce the functionality of the keyboard. Now, what you need to understand, don't worry about the pad in the middle, but over here, where my thumb is at, is your up, your down, your left and right. And over here, to your far left, is your back button. So, I'm going to click this to go left, and I want you to look at the TV, and whatever pops out, that's where you're at. So right here, I'm over here at browser. If I go, see my thumb, I'm hitting the left button again, then you see video pops out. So whatever pops out at you, that's where you at. So I'm just going to the left. Now I'm going to go back to the right. I'm putting my thumb over here and just click each button to the right. See? Now I'm going to go down. So now I got coded highlighted because coded popped out. I'm going to go to the side. So music is highlighted. Now this is what I want to get to right here. Clean memory. Every time this get about 70 or more, hit the OK button right in the middle of that. And what I do is it'll clean your memory. You'll see it twirl. And what it does is bring it back up under 50. That's key, because once this get about 90, your whole box, whatever movie you're watching, is going to freeze. So I always tell people, whenever you're watching a movie or whatever, come back and clean your memory. Now, yours not going to have setup yet, so you have to go to setup, which I'm going to hit the up button right there. Go up and setup. Now, once you get there, you just hit the OK button, and that's going to bring you here to your Wi-Fi. Now, once you get the device, you have to put your Wi-Fi information in. Just hit OK, and it's going to bring up. Mine's already connected, but yours is going to say disconnected, and you just hit OK again. Just the button in the middle. OK, and bring it back. And it's going to get you a list of of your Wi-Fi. You click on whatever your Wi-Fi in, and then I'm gonna go down and show you, because right here we don't have. So that's somebody else's Wi-Fi. So I'm going to click on it, and what's going to happen is this is what's going to show up. It's going to say enter your password, and you can use a directional button, and you see here now it's at Q, go over at Y, and whatever your password is, once you get to that alphabet or numbers, now say for yours do have numbers, look down here at the bottom, you see the number system, just go down to it, you see it's going to highlight it, and you click on it, and then your pad will turn to numbers. And you go up there, and once it's like a 3, you hit a 3, and it's going to show there. And let's say, for instance, your next one is a 4. You go over to 4, click OK. 4 is going to show up. Now, say for instance, now you got to put in alphabets. So you go right back here to the number sign, and now your keyboard turned to alphabets. And then once you finish, you hit next. Once you got your password, you hit next, and then that should put you in. But now I'm gonna hit the back button, because the back button, it takes you back to where I was before. I'm gonna hit it again, so I'm back here, and I'm going back to my Netgear. I just went up, and I'm gonna hit OK, because that's where I'm at. So once you see this right here on your screen, you know you have everything set up. So now you're ready for the second phase. Thank you for watching. This is your setup.